Can I have a hallelujah? Anyway, back to
life, back to reality.
That's the one. Back to Rob's family planning clinic.
No, leave me alone.
He's had his balls fondled by an old man.
I thought you were going to say leave me alone because I've had enough people touch me today. How have you guys been? How have you been, Rob?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I'm good, I think. Anyway.
How are those crisps you had earlier? You had to go get another drink, didn't you?
Yeah, I did have to go get another drink. I basically necked my Morgan Spiced. I fucking necked the whole
Were they that
lot.
hot?
Yeah. Sam had one and she was like, I'm not having any more. I'm
Jeez.
sorry, you can eat them yourself.
Did you find the other ones yet? Did you find the chili and lime ones or whatever they were?
I didn't go back. I should have gone back and got them, but I didn't. But I will. I might do that.
I don't like lime crisps. There's something about lime crisps. That's just not right.
See, I like lime crisps, right? But every time, because they tend to be on offer, the Doritos, the big bag of Doritos that are lime flavor seem to be on offer quite a bit. But then every time I bring like a bag home, Sam's like, why don't you get any dip to go with it? I'm like, I just want the crisps. I don't really. Anyway, just me.
I do like a nice salsa dip with my crisps. Or sour cream and chive or something.
Guac. I fucking love guac. I don't know what's wrong with me recently. I really like guac. I like avocado. I bought avocado olive oil today. That's how interesting my life's been in the last week.
Avocado olive oil?
Yeah, you can get avocado oil. It's really sad. I can't see Luke's reaction now because he has no camera. But hello to all the people listening out there today and welcome to this episode of Sitrep Happy Hour.
41.
Episode 41. Luke is 41 this week. Happy birthday, dude.
Get to fuck.
Shit's fuck.
It's going to be you first, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but not this week or last week or next week.
I don't like it because we can't see his face, so you can't see what's
know,
coming.
It's really... It's just a world of sass and pain coming. That's what's happening. Welcome to another episode of whatever this podcast is. I'm joined... When I say I'm joined, my name is Mike. I'm joined by three other lovely people, such as Brad.
Hi.
Luke.
Hello.
And Roberto.
Hello.
I feel like I just call you Roberto because of the water boy. That's it. I'm really sorry.
The water boy?
Yeah. Your father, Roberto.
Okay.
But you haven't got the eyes that he's got going on.
That's the cross-eyed guy, isn't it?
He's like, oh.
It's me, your father, Roberto. I feel like that's like such a quotable film. And I was doing it the other day and people just looked at me sideways like, what the fuck are you doing? Can I not quote the water boy anymore? Is it just, I don't know.
I feel like it's not a film a lot of people like would have seen.
Nowadays, no. Probably not. It's too long for people to watch nowadays. It's longer than 10 seconds. So.
Wow.
Well, most films are longer than 10 seconds.
Well, I'm thinking of like the YouTube shorts. Most people just watch those now. They can't even be bothered to watch YouTube. They just watch the 10-second clips on YouTube and then done.
They're TikToks.
I don't know what talks you're ticking, but yes, that's it. Anyway. How is everybody? Brad?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
Last time we recorded a podcast, you hadn't left the vicinity of your house in a long time.
Yeah, I have done so now. I went back to work this week, which was fucking fantastic after 8.5 weeks.
Was it 8.5 weeks?
Yeah.
Dude, no wonder you didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be there, and I only had 3 weeks off.
No, it fucking sucked. But,
it's fine because we're all moving next week, right?
No.
That's a different podcast.
Is it?
That's the company we work for podcast.
Do they have a podcast?
No, well, probably, but I don't think we're going to be on it next week.
The shit we're going to tell you this week podcast.
Everything's fine. Anyway, You did actually. I know we talked about it briefly last episode, but you did actually manage to get out and see a certain film this week.
I did. I went to the cinema for the first time in like 2 years, or however long it's been.
So I'm just watching Rob's confused face. Are you confused because he went out to the cinema, or because he watched a film?
I'm just trying to think what film he watched.
Oh, are you trying to remember what we talked about last time? Or is it D, all of the above?
Have a guess, Rob, if you were to guess. What do you think it was?
Why are you asking me questions in multiple choice?
I'm just going to do that for the course of the episode. I might need Luke's help to like fill out like the rest of the
What
answers,
film did you go see, Brad?
I went to watch Spider-Man.
Choice.
You went to watch Spider-Man. What did you think
I did
of
go
it?
and watch Spider-Man. It was fucking brilliant.
Has your opinion on which Spider-Man is the best changed since watching the film?
I want to say yes, but I want to go back and watch his 2 films first.
Oh, I know who it is now.
Wait, what?
Because he was so good.
You've picked your best Spider-Man, even though you've not seen the Spider-Man films that he was in.
No, I've seen them.
Oh, right, okay.
I said, wait. I said to you before you go watch it, and you were like, no, I've seen them enough. I don't need to see them again.
I remember not particularly liking those 2 films, but I like him. It's Andrew Garfield for anyone. It's been out long enough now. It's fine.
We all knew that. Everybody knows that. He is the best Spider-Man. Even I hate the other Spider-Men. And I'm not.
I don't hate them.
Well, I don't hate them.
He was so good. This film was so good. Like the whole way they bring him in and everything is so good.
Yeah, if you want to say spoilers, but let's be honest, like it's all over YouTube. I'm sure it's on 9gag.
It's been out for
Reddit.
like a month. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean the Scream spoilers. I was just saying to Luke before we start recording, like the Scream spoilers for that film just came out, and that was Friday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I was trying to think then. But yeah, it's literally been out a day, and that I feel like that's the window now of like if you want to watch something and keep it like not spoiled, you've got a day.
Is there a new Scream film? Is there? I watched it. That's why. Oh, that makes sense. They were like pushing Scream 4 on Netflix like a ton last week. They kept like trying to make me watch it, and eventually I gave in. I've never seen it before.
Wait! You watched a horror film by choice?
Oh, it's a Scream film, dude.
Yeah,
it's not really a horror film. It's
It
funny.
barely counts in that genre.
Funny. Did you watch it with your kids?
No. Well, the twins were awake.
Well, yeah, that's different.
They don't watch TV, so it's fine.
Just sat there horrified, mouths open for 45 minutes. Yeah, if it's up to Luke. Like, if you just want to spend a couple of minutes talking about it spoiler free, as long as Luke's okay with it, it doesn't. I don't think it really spoils it. You know the guys that are in it.
What, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Does Luke even care?
I mean, the film's crossed like 1.5 billion now. If like, there can't be many people apart from Luke left to watch the film.
I think I'm the only person on planet Earth that's not seen it yet. Yeah.
You're gonna make that one.
It's fine. You can talk about it all you want. I could not give the tiniest amount of shit.
It doesn't ruin it, dude. I don't think.
I didn't expect. So obviously, like all the villains are in it, but I didn't expect it to be a big chunk of time of him trying to help them.
Yeah,
it was it was quite surprising to watch that. It was good, and like considering they brought everyone back from all the old films and that, it didn't feel like anyone was phoning it in. Like everyone seemed really, especially Willem Dafoe. He's so good.
Yeah. Did you find it weird that he hasn't aged today?
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
He's a vampire.
Yeah,
dude. I think Willem Dafoe freaking stole the show. He was the best.
So
I think he was the best actor out the whole, like in the whole film.
The way he plays that like dual role is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole spider sense thing leading to that.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So obviously you see the 3 Spider-Men in the film. What did you think of the introduction of the other 2 Spider-Men? Like how they did it?
I love how they did it. It was really good. Yeah.
I was like going in thinking that they're gonna like just rescue someone in an action scene and they'll just appear, but the way they did it was so much better.
Yeah.
Can I
I
ask
love
a
that
question?
there's like, I love that. I think I said to you, Mike, that I love that he said or Willem Dafoe said I'm something of a scientist myself line.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they talk about Tobey Maguire, that he shoots him straight out of his wrist.
Yeah.
And the whole like,
does it
we do shoot him anywhere else.
Yeah, what, like his butt or something? Luke, sorry, dude.
I just wanted to know, did they actually reenact the meme where Spider-Man's pointing at Spider-Man, pointing at Spider-Man?
They pretty much do, yeah.
Yes!
They don't.
I don't do it exactly, but there's a bit where like someone's like, "Oh, Peter," and they're all like pointing like themselves, like me.
This
All right, got you. Cool.
Yeah.
it's a very like sly way of doing it. There's a couple of there's definitely a cool couple of things like towards Gwen's character from like the Amazing Spider-Man films, and there's a bit with MJ that happens, which is really cool and kind of gives kind of closure with Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man. I really, really love Tobey Maguire like stretching his fucking back out in the whole scene with Garfield. And because like if you watch was it Spider-Man 3? Spider-Man 3, I think he loses his mojo or something, doesn't he? He can't like shoot webs. Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna jump a building, and then falls down on like a bunch of cars.
It's the second one.
Is it the second one?
Yeah.
I can't remember. He smashes his back in. He's like, I think he jumps across and he's like, I'm back. And then he like falls down. It's like, my back. And I know it's like, it's not, I don't know. I think the fact I was watching with Eli made it funnier because like he's at that stage where like we'll watch Jackass together and he finds it absolutely funny that people are hurting themselves. So I don't know if that's a good thing and whether he needs this, but the fact that they like referenced that in the film, I thought was pretty fucking funny because it's basically the bit where he fucking falls off that building in two. But yeah, but Garfield, I think Garfield stole the show. Apart from obviously Willem Dafoe, but the minute he came back on, it was like exactly why I liked him as Spider-Man. It's like the quips, the quickness to it, and yeah,
he was really good.
Yeah.
To be fair, he came back out, and I was like, yeah, he was good.
I thought Tobey Maguire was.
He was really good in it as well. To be fair,
yeah,
he was. Like I said, like nobody phoned it in. It was all really good.
Yeah, it was good. I like the fact that they didn't kind of detract from obviously Tom Holland's story. And depending on whichever Spider-Man you like, or whether you like all three at the same time, I think what the film does a very good job of is like you don't have to choose. This is like a culmination of. It's like the end point and like culmination of all those prior Spider-Man films, which is really good. So it kind of makes it worthwhile watching the other ones because it all leads to this at the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like obviously, Luke, I know you need to watch it at some point, but yeah.
The only villain that was missing really was the Green Goblin from the Garfield movies.
Yeah. I can't imagine them bringing him back though. It wasn't.
Oh, I love that he had like pretty much a Hobgoblin costume, not Green Goblin.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I love the fact he like just straight up smashes it. Like it's obviously for like FaceTime, isn't it? But and also people apparently back in the day people hated that mask, even though like now it's iconic.
Yeah,
because it looks like a Power Ranger villain.
There's a video of like an animatronic one, isn't there?
Yeah, I watched that recently. Yeah, it looks pretty. To be honest, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it looked cool as well. It would have been a bit weird, but
yeah, the day and age. I still think the fucking post-credit scene is pointless. I know you don't 100% agree with me on that, but I think the post-credit scene on that is fucking pointless.
It's not pointless. It's just a different film that's definitely not as good as this film. Bigs up something that just doesn't happen, but.
Well, you watched another film, didn't you? You watched Venom.
I've watched two other films. I watched another film last night as well.
Oh my gosh.
You're all right, Brad.
How are you? What have you done with Brad?
One other good thing I watched before I go into the films quickly is Hawkeye. That's really good. But
have you watched it now?
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Nice. You must have blasted that.
We watched it in two or 3 days, I think.
It's only 6 episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 6. Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, she's
really
good.
Fucking
she's
good.
Fucking
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
And I still like Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Florence Pugh from Black Widow. Midsummer.
Right.
Yelena.
Thank you.
Is it?
Just, yeah. Black Widow.
Okay.
She's now Black Widow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is, yeah. And Haley
Yeah.
Steinfeld's Hawkeye.
Mhm.
I tell you who is fucking good in that film, and I can't remember her fucking name, but Luke Wood from The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Warren. Fuck, I cannot.
Is
I
it,
can remember the character name.
Farmiga is a surname, isn't it?
Vera
That's her.
Farmiga. That's it.
Farmiga, you.
Yeah. Farmiga is it? I can't. She's good. She's good in everything.
Sounds
She
like
is-
you're
really
she
just
is very good in
saying
everything,
Random
yeah.
syllables.
Yeah, it
From
does.
the
sound
go.
yeah.
Have you seen Bates Motel?
No.
I think you would enjoy that because it's like basically it's a whole season about her with her, like not season, but like I think it's like 4 or 5 seasons with her.
Right.
That's like the main. She's like the lead in it
Mm.
with the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kid. That I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm not on about the like one from 1970 with the other guy that I can't remember. Welcome to the podcast where I can't remember anybody's name
Mike,
today.
are you
But,
okay?
No, I'm
That's
not.
normally your thing. You remember everybody's names.
Yeah.
I've
said it
seen
the other day.
a film with that guy, that kid, and like he's like a 25-year-old man, and he still looks like a 12-year-old.
Freddie Highmore. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway,
I don't really care what his name is.
yeah, but it's a good fucking show. So, but if you get a chance, check it out, Luke. It was on Netflix at one point. But yeah, Brad, back to you. You were watching films, and
I was watching
Yeah.
films. Last night we watched Eternals.
What did you think? Because I watched it last night as well, and I was not impressed.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. Say it the same time. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's
Meh.
fine. I was going to say meh, but I expected Rob to say meh.
So it's just a film.
It's fine. Yeah.
That's okay.
It's like something different they tried, but it's just,
Who?
yeah.
One
It's-
thing
it's
I don't
long
understand.
as well.
From what I've heard, it's a mess.
I don't understand the point of it. Apart
No.
from the maybe introducing a certain character in the cutscene.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end.
The post credit. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
that was, like, the most
understand who Jon
interesting
Snow's
bit.
character is.
He's
But-
Black Knight, apparently.
Is he? Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
But not in this film, from what I've heard.
No, he's in it
another
for
film.
about 2 minutes.
But you hear a voice at the
Yeah.
end, and that was like, oh, I know who that is, and I know who he's playing.
Yeah.
If it's I know who that is. Is it Mahershala Ali by any chance?
Yes.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, it is him. Yeah, it is.
Do you when you go to bed at night, do you just like look at IMDb and memorize people's names?
Yeah, I just go through all the fucking.
Just
Yeah,
just
I don't.
slowly
he's
memorizing
playing
IMDb.
the rebooted Blade Luke.
Yeah. They're rebooting
If
Blade.
you care about Blade, but
If you didn't hear.
Yes, I heard.
Well, what?
And I know.
I think Blade's going to be in Moon Knight, or is at least rumored to be in Moon Knight. Which there's a new trailer coming up Monday. Oscar Isaac is in
nice.
Moon Knight, which is like a new Marvel TV show, and I'm really looking forward to it because the last teaser, it was like a 5-10 second clip they put out. They had Moon Knight basically beating the fuck out of somebody Batman style, so like Patterson Batman style.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that goes pretty.
I think. Sorry, going back to Eternals, like it's quite. Not a lot happens in it, and I feel like their whole thing is they're like supposed to guide humanity to where it is now, but they don't need to be there. They just kill these deviant monster things.
All right, so
But
I've
I'm
got a
watching
question.
them, and they're supposed to be like these celestial born or made, super powered fucking killer machines. And I'm watching them like the Avengers would wipe the floor with them. And they're supposed to be these like gods, basically. But they're I don't know, they're just bland and they don't do a lot. And it's just, I don't know, it was just not very good.
You know what you should watch, Brad? Dune.
I
That
do
probably
wanna
would have been
watch
better.
that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Dune yet, Luke. Rob, sorry.
Yeah,
I know Luke's probably not seen it. Yeah. Is it a better film?
Is Dune better than Eternals?
Yes. I know that's a stupid
Yes,
question.
of course it is.
I haven't seen Eternals. Okay, so if that's, I know that's a really fucking good film. Like, to me, that's a really good film. So, where would it line on the Matrix scale? Because I feel like we have a new scale.
Yeah, that is the new worst film in there ever.
Is Eternals better than Matrix?
Is Eternals better or worse than the Old Guard?
I don't. It's probably on par with the Old Guard. I mean, no, it's probably worse actually.
What,
I would
Eternals?
say it's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I quite enjoyed Old Guard, and you're making Eternals out to sound rubbish. So
Is it better or worse than Matrix?
It's 2.5
It's
hours
better
as
than
well.
Matrix.
It's long.
That ain't hard,
No,
is it?
I'm gonna watch it.
you know
Oh,
how
yeah,
you said
thanks.
the Matrix 4 is the new scale that we're like as the worst movie ever.
I am messing when I say.
Well,
that.
I was just going to ask you: is Matrix 4 then therefore worse than female Ghostbusters?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah, because even female Ghostbusters has like some jokes in that are actually funny. Like Chris Hemsworth is good in that film because he's
The
funny.
CGI is good. I'll be honest. In that film, in Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
the CGI. I don't
there
think
are some
CGI is
redeeming
great.
qualities in that film. There isn't in
It's
Matrix.
just a bad script. It's a really bad script.
I love how deadpan Rob is about all this.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks
Well,
thanks for that link of the Crystalia thing on Facebook, Mike. That made me chuckle.
Did it? Did it actually? I felt like it was 100% where I thought my thoughts were with that film.
Of course you did. Chris
I'm
D'Elia
not-
said it.
Well, yeah. No, it's not because he said it. I was already thinking that. It was just I can't like always put it into words. I
He's
just felt like he did a
articulating your
really good-
thoughts, wasn't he?
Yeah. Anyway, you watched Eternals. What else did you watch, dude?
I watched Venom. Let There Be
Okay.
Carnage.
Okay, now I know you're saying that. So where does that line with the scale of Eternals then?
Oh man,
It's better
The
than
fact you
Eternals.
have to
It's
think-
better than Eternals.
I think it was better than Eternals as well, but only because it was like an hour shorter.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's,
Venom, it's fine. If you like him as Venom and you like them buddying around and joking around and that, then you'll probably like this. I really liked the scene where Venom's in the club and he does the speech. That was really good. I really liked that.
I can't remember what he says, but I think they like the fact like when he's he's cooking breakfast and all that is just weird, and there's a couple of other bits that don't. And like Woody, I don't know. Maybe the whole point is to ham it up. Maybe that's what Woody Harrelson was doing in that film. But I kind of got excited because the post credits is like him going to the other universe, isn't it?
But then
Yeah, and then Spider-Man's just like, nah.
they
It's
just
fucking-
chucked him straight back. Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of makes it fucking pointless. But
But I think the point was the symbiote stays in the MCU.
yeah,
So that just
We'll
means
see.
Tom Hardy's not going to be in the MCU.
Yeah.
or at least this variant of Tom Hardy.
True.
But
Are we?
Venom's like an hour 20, and there's bits that were funny in it, and it culminated in another dark, messy sludge fight. But yeah, so
I'm quite interested to see where the Marvel universe is going to go over the next couple of years, because at the minute I feel like, obviously, aside from Spider-Man, which I know is like a Sony venture as well.
The rest is in kind of like a period of transition, isn't it? Sort of.
Yeah, I feel like the TV shows are doing a better job than some of the films recently. I know they're trying different things, and I know they're trying different things with TV, but I you watch Hawkeye, and it's half hour, 45 minutes an episode. You get it just feels like is that an hour?
I think
So you get like
5 minutes
5 to 6. You're spending a lot longer with those characters, but I don't know. It just feels like it's they're doing a lot better on TV at the minute. I don't know why.
I'm looking
I don't know
forward to
what's going
Doctor Strange though. That looks good.
Dude, some of the shit I've heard with that film sounds absolutely fucking nuts.
Because they bought the evil Doctor Strange from What If into it, haven't they? But obviously real, not animated.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's going to be a fun fight watching him fight himself.
The other thing is there is going to be a fuck ton of cameos in that film.
Yeah,
like a fuck ton of cameos.
You see, like Black Widow in that trailer. You know that?
Do you?
Yeah. There's a bit where he opens a door. I think you see Hawkeye as well, the new Hawkeye. You see them both stood behind him. When he opens a doorway and he looks down, there's like a massive chasm of like stuff, and there's just like.
Do you mean Johansson or
the new ones? You see the new Hawkeye and the new Black Widow standing behind him. Pretty certain it's them. I haven't analysed it. Like you're all doing now, so I'll just keep talking.
No,
I'm not
stop.
watching it. It's fine.
Okay.
I stayed right to the end of Spider-Man, and I can't remember seeing it, but I'd have to watch it again and look out for it.
Yeah, because they stick that trailer on the end of the film.
Yeah, they do. I'm really looking forward to like a continuation of what happened in WandaVision. I thought WandaVision was really good. I know you don't agree with half of WandaVision, Rob.
It was pointless.
I know I don't think it was pointless.
It was just exposition. Sorry. But it is.
Better than Eternals, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Was
And
it better
we're
than
probably
the
going to
Matrix?
get another one.
Anyway, Luke, you watched the trailer for Moonfall before we started, dude.
The second trailer I did, yes.
The second trailer. What the fuck is going on in that film? It looks batshit.
It looks batshit. It looks like it might be a little bit too much. A little bit too extra. But yeah. The moon falls out of orbit, which is bad news. To put it politely. Yeah, it looks all right.
It's nice to see Sam from Game of Thrones finally get the role he deserves.
He does such a cringy little joke in it. It's so bad.
I can't remember what the joke was.
Nor can I, but I was just like, because it was one of the trailers in the cinema, I was just like, ugh.
The only problem is I don't know how much faith I have in Roland Emmerich after the, what was it, in Independence Relapse or whatever the fuck it was called the sequel to that.
Sorry?
Independence Day 2.
Independence Day 2. I'm pretty sure was it.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah, I know, but it was
I'm thinking
terrible.
Resurrections, but it's not Resurrections.
Resurgence?
Resurgence.
Is that what it was called?
Something like that, yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah, it looks good. I saw the trailer for it because I ended up going to see Spider-Man again in the cinema last week. And
how many times have you seen that in the cinema, Mike?
Huh?
How many times have you seen it in the cinema?
Twice.
And how many times did you watch Ghostbusters?
3 times?
And how many times did you watch Matrix?
Once.
Barely once.
Once.
How tempted were you to walk out of Matrix? Or were you just praying that it got good at the end?
I don't know. I don't want to sit and I feel like I need to. Like I said last time, I feel like I need to rewatch it, and maybe there is something that I'm missing because I feel like other people are finding some connection to it that I'm missing. And then I watched like the Honest trailer for it, and then the Chris D'Elia thing for it. The Honest trailer for it, Rob, you got to watch. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I wish it was better, and I like for that universe, The Matrix, like I really want them to give it to somebody else. Give it to somebody else who wants to do something with it now.
No, don't give it to somebody else. Just leave it alone.
No,
they should have left it alone anyway.
Do a TV show.
I still would like to see. There was the Animatrix, how the Matrix actually got established in the first place. It was they put it on the Animatrix. It was like one Renaissance Part 1 and 2, and it was done really well. I feel like there is a story in the Matrix because there's about 30 seconds in there, and they're on about what's it called? What is it? There's like a robot civil war or something, isn't it, Rob? Where the machines are fighting machines or something.
That's the Terminator.
If you remember that. No, you are, yeah. Basically, Terminator is the prequel to The Matrix. Or it could be deemed that way. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Anyway, Moonfall.
Moonfall. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it looks meg scale dumb, but fun.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's
It looks like every disaster film where the world's fucking ending, but it looks fun.
and somebody's going to save the day, because of course they do.
Yeah, I just don't know if the guy that plays something Warren is the right guy for the job, but we'll see when the film gets released.
Ed Warren, and I can't think what his real name is.
No, I want to say Will Arnett, but it's not Will Arnett. It's the other. It's the guy that looks like Will Arnett, but it's not Will Arnett.
Is it Patrick Wilson? Is that him?
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson. Down to another film, Luke. I can't remember if I've seen the second one of this. Maybe you and Rob have seen it, Luke. I don't think Brad's seen it. I'm guessing he's not seen it. Denzel Washington is back.
Oh yes,
yes, for The Equalizer 3.
Michael.
Oh no!
How fucking dare you?
Have you seen it? Have you
I've seen
one and
both.
two? All right, I can't remember if
Holy
I've seen the
shit.
second one.
Over to Brad then.
I don't think I've seen both the Equalizer movies.
I can't remember if I've seen it because the first one's got Chloe Moretz in
The
it.
first one's
I remember
better.
Is it?
Yeah.
What happens in them?
He's like a
He
what?
kills a lot of people.
Yes,
He's a black John Wick, basically, isn't he? He just
Okay.
Yeah.
kicks everybody's
it's in
ass.
that. Yeah, it's in that era of like Taken and John Wick and all the rest of it,
Yeah.
where like some random guy just fucking starts beating people up because he secretly knows kung fu.
Yeah, I think he's like a retired something or other, but he's like trying to protect Chloe Grace Moretz's character from something or other in the first one. And then there's like a big fight in a warehouse at the end, which is amazing.
Yep.
The second one, I can't remember the plot of it, but it ends up in like a big fight on like this sort of island where there's a storm and he's like sneaking around taking people out. And then he's got to like get to a sniper and take him out. It's really cool.
I watched a film
Yeah.
with her in this week. I can't remember what it was called.
Mother Android.
Yes, it was that. That was it.
Is that terrible? Because it looks terrible.
There's quite a big twist in it. But I couldn't tell you whether I enjoyed it or not.
It's not a bad thing, then.
That's not a great review.
Yeah, but if you're not either way, then I'd take it as not that bad. Maybe I don't know. Well, I guess from one fight movie to another fight movie. For those of you who don't know, The Raid was being rebooted a couple of years ago. It's passed through several hands of people, and it's now with Netflix.
I
Yay!
have seen the first one. I have not seen the second one. So
Okay, so
I need to watch
if
it.
you haven't seen it and you've seen Dread, it's pretty much that film.
Wait. Which Dread?
Dread, not Judge Dredd.
Okay. Not talking about old Slice Stallone.
Oh, street glitch, as you would say. The interesting thing is, Gareth Evans, who directed the first two Raid films, is actually coming back to produce this one. I don't know why he doesn't just make a third one, personally, but that's just me. But if you haven't checked them out, the first two are really good. I'd still really like to do like a film night and watch those with you guys. I know
Yeah,
you're
I've
not.
never seen them.
You've never seen them?
No.
the first
I
one's
think
really good.
It's really good. And that's coming from Brad, so that's not me just hyping up.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one. It's just
If you like John Wick and the fight scenes in John Wick, it's
Yeah,
basically that.
it's fucking brutal.
Yeah. If you want to see a bunch of people fucking go for it. But
Sorry,
just
a
don't
bunch of
know.
people fucking.
yeah, if you want to see a bunch of people fucking,
It's porn,
watch
Mike.
The Raid. Yeah.
Is it a
That's
porn
what happened.
film?
It is a point. Brad, can you help me out here? Nope, I'll leave you.
You can just imagine what they're raiding.
Holy shit.
Oh. Luke, I know you've. Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I was just going to say, I know you've not seen it. Would you be interested in watching a Michael Bay produced Raid film?
Yes? Question mark?
I think at this point in time, I think it depends on how Ambulance comes out with Gyllenhaal this year and how good that film is.
That trailer looks amazing. I know we talked about it on the previous episode, maybe even the episode before that, but yeah. But I mean,
It did give away the whole
in
film.
that
It does give away the whole film. But it does look good. It does.
It does.
Does the raid? I haven't seen the second raid, but does the raid need like Michael Bay style?
No.
Explosions, slow moving women running.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did Michael Bay make Baywatch? Did he?
We need a movie. We need a movie night, and we can watch both back to back because I don't think the first one's a very long film at all.
Actually, have we talked about the movie night we did?
No, we haven't
talked about those, have we?
No.
Or we talked about the first one.
to.
What did we watch? We watched Guns Akimbo.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that was quite good.
Fucking
Actually,
bizarre, but it was quite cool.
I quite enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we watch after that? I
The
can't remember what we
basketball
watched.
one.
Oh, fucking Uncle Drew.
I
don't
quite
know
liked that as well.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys. I don't know if Rob disappeared. I think at that point. Did
No,
you?
I watched
Or
that.
did you watch
I
off it?
watched most of it, I think.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
think
stayed
it's
till the end. I think you stayed till the end
Loads of
because we
old
were
guys
watching
playing
the
basketball, right?
Yeah. I was a bit like worried to start with because I was like, this isn't really
It was
going
like
anywhere.
it just was like bench warmers or dodgeball or something like that, but with people aged up playing basketball.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like one of those 90s, early 2000s films where they're like, oh, we got to get the band back together and take on
Yeah.
the opposing team sort of thing. But yeah, I thought it was good. But
I thought it was good. But Guns Akimbo was interesting. But it was quite good. Yeah.
Luke, what did you think of Guns Akimbo?
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. It'd been on my Amazon watch list for quite a while. But it was one of those where it's, I'll watch that next time. Then before you know it, you've been wanting to watch it for 18 months and still never watched it.
I kind of want to see a sequel though. I know that's weird, but
I'm not sure it needs
it's one of
a
things
sequel.
I feel like
Wasn't that good.
I feel like you could leave it alone, but I wouldn't mind seeing more of that world. But
Yeah, you could have
That's
a
what it
completely
is.
different cast, couldn't you, as well? Because of the way
Yeah.
they leave it.
yeah, Rupert Grint.
Yeah. Just slowly go through the X cast.
Yeah. Or you,
And then-
you could
and-
have him like as the head of his own organization, and then he sends up people to fight.
Yeah, and then the third one we just have Hagrid.
On a fucking dragon.
Speaking of Hagrid, oh man, this segue. I want to talk about Fantastic Beasts. And now, Brad, I know I spoke to you a lot on this podcast today. But what do you think of the trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald? Or
It's
Volk,
the secrets
or
of Dumbledore.
Oh, see, fuck it. That's the second. Oh, what a dick! I watched both of them recently, so I apologize.
What did you think of the second one?
I can't remember what happens in it.
Exactly.
No, I think it makes more sense, but I don't know.
It's
I do
a
like-
nothing film. Nothing happens.
I
in that
remember
film.
a
It doesn't
scene
need
where
to
there's loads
exist.
of wizards standing on steps, and that's about it.
No,
Yeah.
that was it. That
Yeah.
is basically like a call to arms, and then they spend 3/4 of the film trying to figure out who the fuck Ezra Miller's fucking character is.
And we
You
swap
think
this
he-
baby on a boat,
Yep.
and there's some really bad CGI cats in a
Yeah.
bank or something.
Yeah, and some weird, scary woman that if it was. She kind of reminds me of the woman that turns into Nagini in the Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's just
Yeah.
stood there looking fucking evil for no reason. They're not bad films. I just like that world. And I
I disagree. No, the first
don't
one's
think-
good. I like the first one.
Yeah, the
I thought
first
you
one
hated the
was
first one.
No,
thought
I
you
like the
hated
first one. I
one.
hate the second one.
I thought you hated the first one because you're like, oh,
No. I like the
Fantastic
first one.
Beasts and keep your fucking suitcase closed. I think I remember you saying something like that.
I mean, he's not
No.
wrong. He's not wrong.
I don't know, he's not wrong. You're not wrong. I like the first one. The second one's just pointless because it was like the first one came out and it was going to be a trilogy, And then like, psych, we're going to make 5 films. And I was like, oh man, that's...
And then the second one came out and they're making 7.
Ugh. But no, I like the universe and everything, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. I just hope it's good.
The trailer looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah, hopefully
There's some like interesting looking beasts. There's a lot of cool looking magic in this compared to Harry Potter.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be some cool fight scenes in it. I know, Luke, you've never seen a Harry Potter film, have you? I swear we've discussed this before.
That is absolutely correct.
Fucking hell, man.
We should do it. We should do a Sitrep does Harry Potter night.
I'm busy that night.
They're good, man. They're good films.
I love watching Harry Potter films.
You watch them every Christmas, don't you?
We didn't this year. But yeah, normally.
There goes that tradition then.
I think it's a weird thing. Like, I think I probably said this last time. It's just like growing up with it and all the rest of it. I think that, kind of helps to kind of appeal. Because like when the books came out, I think I was reading.
He's calling you old, Luke. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I think it's like a generation, not a generation, but like there's like music. Like I don't like Korn and Slipknot because I just kind of missed it. If you know what I mean.
Lucky you.
Keep digging.
Sorry, Luke. So you won't be interested in giving it a go at all?
I am surprised you never watched them. That is surprising. Because you didn't miss it by that much when it came out. You would have been a little bit older, but...
Okay. I just never... It never interested me in watching it. It's not... It's not really my wheelhouse.
Is it the kid thing that puts you off?
No, it's the whole magic and wizards and all that sort of bollocks. It's just not me. I don't like that genre. I never have.
Do you like Lord of the Rings?
At a push. I have. At least I've seen them all.
Yeah,
although I haven't seen The Hobbit. So
no, it's fair enough.
You don't need to watch The Hobbit. It's fine.
I just wanted because I feel like if you gave the first couple a chance, I think you'd kind of get
I think it would be hard to go back to the first ones as an adult.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The first one's really good. I think the first one's really good. The second one's pretty good.
I mean,
the third
the acting's a bit wooden in the first one.
Yeah. But for world building and like it's like you've got practical effects in there, like in the first film, all the candles hanging from the ceiling were hanging from like fishing wire, and apparently they kept falling down because they were obviously burning through the fucking fishing wire and shit. Like whereas now that would just be done with CGI, so there's like a lot of practicality to it.
Have you guys been to the Harry Potter studios in London?
No, but I want
it's
to.
Good. It is cool.
Because the kids like Harry Potter now, and we've been watching Boba Fett, and they like Star Wars. And I had to explain. I can't really say anything because that would spoil.
Did you tell him about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis?
No, I haven't told them that he's wise at all yet, but I might do. Have you seen Boba Fett yet, Rob?
I'm up to date with. I think I'm up to date with the episodes. Yeah, it's really good.
Do you like it? Do you?
Yeah, it's really good. Like,
no. I just feel like there's a lot of people out there that maybe it's just fucking echo chamber of the social media space, but like I feel like most people I've spoke to have really enjoyed it, and then there's just the internet. It's like, nah, don't like it because you're explaining this character that is beloved.
If you're a fan of the original trilogy, you're gonna love it because the way they've done it is so like adhering to that. It's brilliant.
I know it's a slight spoiler, but I didn't know. I wanted to know, like, I wanted to see more of the Tusken Raiders. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I got told going completely off topic because I just thought about it, but I know it'll make Luke happy. I think I've got my next recommended TV show because I was talking to my uncle today, and he's banging on about how good Narcos is. So
yes, I say Ozark.
So I might give them a go. I think.
Nice.
Do it, dude. You won't regret it.
He said the first two are really good, and then when they go to Mexico, it's not quite as good.
It's not quite
Would you
as
agree
good,
with
but
that?
it's I totally agree with it, but it's still very watchable.
Is there any chance we could get a trade off then if Brad watches Narcos?
Will Luke watch Harry Potter?
No, even less daunting than that.
What?
It's a 4-letter word.
Dark.
For fuck's sake.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
How many series of Dark are there?
3.
It is like 8 to 10 episodes. It's fucking brilliant, man.
You'll smash
I
it.
said to Sam,
You would smash
I said
it.
to Sam, I want to watch it again. It's really fucking sad. I want to watch it again because I want to see it all. Like, you know, like when you, like if you watch Prisoners, the film Prisoners, and then like you get to the end and it's like there's like all the twist shit that happens, or like Inception, or you know anything like that. I like to rewatch stuff because you start picking up bits along the way that you perhaps didn't see the first time round. And I think that's half the reason I want to watch Dark again. Plus, it's fucking probably one of the best time travel shows I've ever watched. But there we go. Is it better than Fringe, Rob?
It is.
That's a tough one.
Is it better than Lost?
Yes.
Yeah. 10. It's 100 times better than Lost. Speaking of TV shows on Netflix, I started a new TV show on Netflix yesterday that I was not kind of expecting to watch. It's called Archive 81. I don't know if anybody's heard about it. I did message Rob's wife last night being like, you need to watch this show. It's really fucking good. But it might interest you, Luke, because you like kind of horror, weird. I don't want to say horror, but like paranormal stuff, right?
Yes.
So it's basically this. It's about a guy that I can't think of the word off the. He basically repairs old tapes, like VHS, Super 8, stuff like that, archival footage, and he gets employed to repair these tapes that were in a house fire. It's not a house fire, it's like a building fire. So all these apartments and all the rest of it where these residents lived. And the tapes were basically somebody documenting this building, like all the people in the building and their lives and stuff like that. And some weird shit starts happening. So like this woman basically looks like she gets kidnapped, and this like looks like there's possessions and stuff like that going on. But as he slowly kind of I only did like the first episode, but as it slowly like continues through, he starts like seeing stuff from himself that is related to the stuff that's going on. But yeah, it's like a cross between Paranormal Activity and like Blair Witch Project.
All right. Okay.
That's the only way I can say it. I would say don't watch the trailer and just watch it. I think it's like 8 episodes. It came out yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty good from what I've seen. I can't explain it very well, but that's the basic premise of it. Is
well done.
guys employed. I tried. They basically employ him, so he gets like short notice, gets a video. They're like, "Can you convert this to digital?" And he's doing it, and it's about this woman. She's just about to move to this building, and she's going to speak to all the fucking people there that live there and document, because she's trying to find this person. And he does that, and they employ him to just go over this like archival footage, because all the tapes are like melted and shit, and he's got to repair them, clean them up, transfer them. And like the way it's all shot and everything is really well done. But like, if you see the place where he's staying, it's you would not. Me and Sam looked at each other and were like, "There's no fucking way you would." It's like out in the woods. They've got this I want to say this complex out in the woods. He's got everything paid for, but he's got no internet access. He's got no like phone signal out there. He's literally got a landline, and that's it. So if he needs anything, it's all done through the landline. And yeah, a load of stuff starts happening even in like the first or second episode. But yeah, if you like paranormal, I'm not saying it's completely Paranormal Activity, but it's like that kind of vibe from it.
Yeah, no, that sounds good actually.
So
I might check that out. You say that came out yesterday.
Well.
Yeah, it came out yesterday, but I would literally just not watch a trailer. We went on Netflix. I went on Netflix. I found it because I was reading it. It was like horror thriller. It's based on a podcast actually that somebody did, and they've basically turned it into a TV show. It got that big, and it's kind of trying to figure out what happened to this woman and whether she's fucking crazy or whether there's something else going on, sort of thing.
Checking our podcast,
but it's only 8 episodes.
Our podcast will get turned into a TV show one day.
Never. We've got the YouTube videos. Why pay for it?
True.
You just put them up.
They need to piece together episodes for our podcast to decide what's better, Eternals or the Old Guard.
Or The Matrix.
Or The Matrix, or Ghostbusters 2016.
Or it'd just be us talking about the Meg for about 7 or 8 episodes.
Did Luke ever watch Dark?
Luke, have you been up to anything this week or watched anything this week?
I watched the Sandra Bullock movie that's on Netflix, which the name of which has gone completely out of my head since I started mentioning the word Sandra Bullock.
The Unforgiven, and it's pretty sad.
Thank you. It's not life-changing, but it's worth watching. She's got.
Was it better than Bird Box?
No. But I really enjoyed Bird Box, so that's kind of not fair. But yeah, that was good. I enjoyed watching that. That's about it, to be honest with you. I've had a really busy work week this week. So a couple of nights I've just got home and crashed on the sofa after eating. So,
yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like I watched something else last night that I just could not remember off the top.
Phone presented me with a trailer that was quite interesting this morning for a Netflix series that comes out at the end of January called All of Us Are Dead.
Is that the zombie?
That's the
school
high
thing?
school zombie South Korean series. Yeah, that looks. The trailer makes it look like it would be really, really good. But I didn't realize it was a TV series until I googled it afterwards.
I haven't seen the trailer for it, but I saw like the image for it because I think certain things kind of get spoiled too quickly. But from what I've heard, it's pretty fucking gory.
The trailer makes it look really gory.
Is it CGI gory or is it just does it look practical? I know that sounds like weird, but
it's probably a bit of both because you can tell some of it's CGI with the way that like the zombies are somewhat discontorted in some of the scenes. So, yeah, I'll be checking that out for sure at the end of the month. I'll try and watch that 8-track thing you were talking about first, so it's out of the way.
Nice.
Because then the first half of the final series of Ozark comes out at some point this month as well, so I'll be wanting to watch the shit out of that.
Yeah, I did see that was coming out this month, and that's the last one, isn't it? So
last ever series, but because of the pandemic, Jason Bateman was able to write a few more episodes, so they've split the series in half.
Oh, have they?
So the first half of the final season comes out in January. I don't know when the second half comes out.
Oh, I didn't know that. So
yeah.
Even if I don't catch this, get caught up by this half, still got time for the rest of it.
Correct. Yeah, nobody will be able to spoil the ending for you for at least a couple of months, I would guess.
Months. Yeah.
I just flicked through the trailer for that zombie thing. It looks good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Make it look like a movie, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was only after doing a bit of Googling afterwards that I realised it was a TV series.
It's quite interesting. I'm wondering if Korean content is going to kind of kick off now, obviously off the back of Squid Games.
Probably.
Or Squid. Yeah.
Squid Games.
Squid Game. Squid Game.
Squidward Tentacle Games.
I'm so tired now. But then, like, I don't think anybody here has watched Train to Busan, have they?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Because that's a good zombie film. That's, yeah, it's really good if you haven't seen it. They're about doing an American remake, but there's no point. There's a sequel to it that's pretty good as well.
Sorry, Luke, I cut him when you were saying something then.
I can't remember what I was trying to say.
Sorry.
To be honest.
But yeah, I think that's it. That's not really. There's a load of other stuff. There's a load of stuff to look forward to this year. Is there anything? Obviously, is this the first episode this year? Is there anything?
Yeah, it is.
Anybody's looking forward to content wise this year, or doing this year, apart from obviously Fantastic Beasts. Oh, and Morbius.
Morbius looks good, actually. You put that on the list of things to read up about or watch trailers for, whatever, in the show notes. I didn't know that was a thing.
It does look good. I don't want to like it.
I think it looks good as well, yeah.
It's listed as a horror, though, which I kind of find surprising.
Well, I think it's got to happen at some point because, I mean, we've got you got Moon Knight, that's kind of horror-esque. You've got Blades coming. You know, we need a bit more.
When is the Blade
Sorry?
reboot due?
I don't know. Next few years.
Right, it's not imminent then.
No, but I think they got to get on with it because I don't think Ali's that young, is he? I think he's got to be like.
It's filming this year, apparently. So,
is it going to be a
maybe.
film or a TV show?
Film.
Oh, that's sad. I want a TV show.
Oh, the other sad news is John Wick 4 got pushed till
next
2023 year as well. Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
but hey, you never know. We might get Avatar 2 this year, Rob.
Yeah.
Until it gets pushed. I'm pretty sure we talked about that on the
There's an Avatar game coming as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Or has that been cancelled?
What will come out first, Avatar 2 or new content for Division 2?
No one knows.
Sick burn.
Because they're both a myth right now. So
no, I don't know. I'm still kind of looking forward to Avatar 2.
I definitely have to rewatch Avatar 1 before Avatar 2 came out because that feels like it came out in my previous lifetime.
Yeah. I think Avatar's one of these weird things where I went to the cinema to see it, and like everybody else, I don't know if you guys went. I think Rob went to the cinema to see it, and it was like
I went
3D.
with you.
Did you? I can't remember, dude. And it was like fucking amazing. It was like, you know, before they were doing post-production conversions on 3D films, so like you'd basically not get a proper 3D film.
Dude, after that film, like everyone bought a 3D TV for about 3 years, and then it kind of wore off again.
I've got my 3D TV in the other room.
Yeah, I've still got my 3D TV downstairs.
I don't want to get rid of it, and Sam's like, "Oh, well, we ain't got nowhere to put it."
My 3D TV glasses that came with it are still in the box.
Are they?
Did you have the ones with batteries in it?
I don't know because they're still in the box.
I've got Jurassic Park on 3D.
I got the TV because it was the best looking picture that I could afford when I got my PS4.
What about your PS5? What's the best looking TV for your PS5?
PS5
one that I cannot afford.
Yeah, I need a 4K TV now as well.
I can point you in the right direction, Rob, if you want.
Looking at the thing you put on Trello, the Batman obviously is coming this year. That looks fucking great.
Right, can I ask? Is anybody going to the cinema to watch that?
100%.
Luke, you gonna make it to the cinema to watch that?
I might have to be honest.
I watched the trailer was before Spider-Man, and just seeing that bit where the car's upside down in the cinema.
And that's going to be appropriate for kids.
I need to watch this.
It's not a 12.
It's like 12A. It's a 12, isn't it, or whatever.
Is it 12A? Is it?
I think so. Unless it's 15, I'm not sure. I don't know how the ratings cross over.
I think the States is like 13R or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but it's just been rated whatever, but it's not mature or anything like that. Yeah, we got
PG-13 is parents strongly cautioned.
Is it PG-13, is it?
Yeah.
So that'd be 12A here, right?
So that's fine. I mean, my kids have seen it, so...
Fucking hell. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll have like Remy being like, why is Batman so scary? Why is Batman beating the fuck out of that thing?
It does look like
I'm sure that's what your 6-year-old son would say.
Yeah. Well, he thinks like Batman's like cool and, you know, nice and everything. I'm like, yeah, you don't know Batman yet.
He's going to see Robert Pattinson in dark eyeliner beating the shit out of people.
Why is he why is he punching the fuck out of those clowns? What? Because they're bad clowns, dear.
You got Jurassic World 3.
I'm hopeful for that.
Dominion.
Whether it's good. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll watch that. It was Jurassic World 2 was on council TV over Christmas at some point. I ended up watching it kind of by accident. I'd already seen it, but like watching it again, really enjoyed it. I don't remember it being that good the first time I watched it, but it was.
How did you watch
really quite good.
Which one? Which one? Sorry,
slip in front of your TV or something.
Well, no, because I turned the TV on to specifically watch something, and then noticed that Jurassic World 2 was on while I was waiting for something to start. And before I realised it, the end credits were on Jurassic World. I was like, oh shit, I missed whatever I was supposed to be watching. Oh well, that's what catch-up's for.
I feel like that film's a bit of a mixed bag, but I don't know. It's fine. Everything I've seen on the lead up to it, like they put out like a 5-minute mini film on YouTube. Colin Trevorrow put up a mini film where it's kind of like a continuation from, it's like Battle at Red Rock or something like that, which is like a post Jurassic World 2 thing. And then you've got
Is Chris Pratt in it?
Yeah, Chris Pratt's in it. The 3 are coming back as well, which is confirmed.
Oh, is this the one with oh god, what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, him. Thank
Sam
you.
Neill,
That's him.
Laura Dern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson's arm.
Just his arm.
Yeah, just his arm. I actually watched Jurassic Park 1 on Sunday.
Has it aged
Must
well?
have been Sunday.
No.
I still like it.
I'm not on about the quality of the movie. The movie itself is timeless, but as the CGI in that aged well, because I imagine it hasn't.
No, but
So that's got to be 30 years old, that movie now, surely.
the T-Rex scene's still fucking good.
It's not,
I think
it's not quite 30 years old.
No, but I think the T-Rex scene holds up. I think some of the other stuff is a bit shaky, but I think because you've got a mixture of like practical and CGI, it's okay. I think the bit that's probably the worst is the kitchen scene. Like that is blatantly like CGI on that bit. I know it. You can obviously tell, and but it's kind of cool. Like because Remy, how he watched like the Jurassic World films because he was getting scared at a couple of bits. I was like, dude, it's done on computer. It's not real. And then you go back to like that original film and they built like a fucking T-Rex, a huge robot, mechanical robot T-Rex to film those scenes. And I'm like, dude, that's a real T-Rex they built. And the whole bit in the car where the head's coming through the roof, like that's must have been fucking scary to kind of film in the back of my head.
Jurassic Park came out
filmed
in
it in the back of your
1993.
head. Weird.
No, you know what I mean. I went to the cinema to see that.
Me too.
What, Jurassic Park? Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. My brother was like this all the way through the film with his hands.
When did it come out?
1993.
3. Yeah,
I think it was 93, wasn't it?
it was.
So I
I
was
just googled it to try
2
and prove.
years old, so I definitely did not go to the cinema.
No, you did. Trying to think how it must have been.
I was 9.
6. My brother must have been like 2 or something. Mum just must have took my
So
brother
next
anyway.
year I'll be 30
Let's
30
go.
years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
That
crazy.
makes me feel old as fuck.
It's good because our 30th anniversary and it being in the cinema and I can take the boys to go see it. I can't remember if it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I fingers crossed hope Trevorrow ends that better than Star Wars. Hey, Brad.
Yeah. It's not hard. I was trying to have a look at what's coming out this year. So I just picked a few things that interested me. So we've got Uncharted, which I thought the trailer looked really good when I saw it in the cinema.
Yep.
Apparently Knives Out 2 is coming out this year.
Yeah, straight to Netflix.
Which I'm really looking forward to.
Mhm.
So that first film is
yeah,
fucking
lovely.
great. Starring Rob Hemsley. The Northman, that's coming out this year. That looks really
Yeah.
fucking
Starring
good.
Luke.
Yeah, I'm in that.
So-
It's just a whole film about bending the knee. He just refuses for an hour and a half. The last 10 minutes is finally given up.
Just refuses to watch Dark and Harry Potter for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just ask a very quick question before Brad goes on about something else that he's
Yes,
looking forward
Dark is really that good.
to. Is there any need for Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't seen the first one, so
It's brilliant.
I don't know.
It was
You not seen the first one? It's on Netflix.
absolutely
dude.
panned, wasn't it?
No? You talking
No.
about?
No, I don't think
So they
so.
made
No.
a second one otherwise.
I thought it was.
No.
I thought he got absolutely
That's
panned.
not
'cause-
strictly true, though, is it?
No, it made a fuck ton of money before everybody went into lockdown in 2020. It was the film where me and Remy went to the cinema and Remy threw up all over the fucking seats in the cinema.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
my kids
Not
to
that
cinema to
you,
watch
not that
as
anyone
well.
normally gives a fuck, but it got 63% critic score, and it's 93% audience score. On
Yeah,
Rotten
they made a
Tomatoes.
lot of money on
Oh,
that.
maybe that's what I read about it first, then that the
So
critics were
people
slamming
loved
it. Right, my bad.
It's just a fun film. It's a kid's film. Like, I think that's the easy way to pass it off. It's a kid's film.
Dude,
And
Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik. What more can you want?
yeah, it's Jim Carrey playing a character which he hasn't done since Kick-Ass. Like a proper character sort of thing. Like old school kind of Ace Ventura kind of thing. He's not playing Ace Ventura, obviously, is he? But it's just nice to see him back having a bit of fun playing a character again. Instead of like what he was doing on that TV show. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head.
Cool. I'm sure you'll remember in a minute.
Oh, probably. We got into the Spider-Verse 2 this year. Another
Yeah.
Spider-Man film.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. The first one was really good. See if Andrew Garfield's in that, or if he might just be a werewolf in that one. I'm going to be honest. I talk about animated films. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the Minions: Rise of Gru. As sad as that is.
I know. I quite like those films as well. So
Eli loves the Minions at the minute, and yeah, if it's just Minions beating each other up and shit like that, is
Yeah, my nephew's big into the Minions as well. So
is he?
yeah.
If you get a chance, you can take him or go with him. It's probably well worth it, dude. For a bit of fun. Anyone looking forward to Top Gun Maverick?
No.
I haven't seen Top Gun, so
What?
Oh my God.
That's another.
People
film we need to
spend
add to the
fucking-
See.
list.
40 episodes telling me to watch Dark, and this motherfucker hasn't seen Top Gun.
see, I partially redeemed myself for like half an episode, and then I just ruined
Fuck it up completely. I've got. I guess before we disappear, because we're running over now. I've probably got something I should probably confess, because we were supposed to sit down
You've seen
and
Top Gun, haven't
watch.
you? What you better have done.
I'm really sorry, guys, but I have not seen the sequel to Top Gun. I've seen Hot Shots as well, though. Have you seen Hot Shots, Brad?
I don't even know what that is. So
It must make sense to him if he watched it, because all the fucking jokes are from Top Gun. It's a spoof.
It's like
No,
Scary Movie, but Top Gun
Right, okay.
edition.
It's like watching the film with Tom Hanks where he lands a plane in the river in the States and then watch an airplane.
Sully. Which is a fantastic movie, by the way.
It is a fan. It's Tom Hanks, dude. I don't think he's done a bad film.
You don't need to say any more, really, do you? Oh, Tom
No.
Hanks is in it. 2 thumbs.
Though in my head, I still need to rewatch Joe versus the Volcano, and I can't explain why. Does anybody remember that film, or is it just me?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
has a
remember that
brain cloud, doesn't he? And he has to go to a volcano, and
All I remember is he
Really?
has to jump into a volcano. That's
maybe he
it.
doesn't in the end because he finds out that he doesn't have a brain cloud.
Is he like, I've got a tumor?
I don't know. It's a very, very weird film.
What were you going to confess anyway?
Anyway, we were going to sit down and watch a film, and I was like, well, I can't decide between the two people that I'm going to sit down and watch a film with, so fuck you both. I'll just sit and watch a film by myself. Not by myself, but with my wife. And she fell asleep. So obviously, great time. But I watched The Gentleman, Luke.
Yes.
It's such a fucking good film.
Yes.
It's so fucking good.
Oh,
like
I love it when I'm proved right.
I'm going to love it when I'm proved. I hope you like Dark. Anyway, that's all I can say on
You'll
that.
never know.
You would do that as
Wait, have I
well.
seen
You would
have I
actually
seen-
sit there and watch the whole fucking 3 seasons of Dark and then keep me fucking going on about fucking Dark for another year and then be like, well, dude, I watched it like a fucking year ago and it's really fucking good, but I didn't want to tell you because fuck you. It could even be the case. I
was
wouldn't
just
know
gonna say,
now
how-
because I can't see him.
How do you know I already haven't?
Because
Oh,
I
now
can't
he's
see your
fucking with
camera. Maybe
What-
this.
what hap-
Maybe
What happens in The Gentleman? Have I seen it? Have I said that?
It's Guy
Have you
Ritchie.
seen it?
It's Hugh Grant. It's the dude from the biker TV show, Sons of Anarchy.
It's
Charlie
Colin Farrell, Matthew McConaughey,
It's
Charlie
the-
Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam. That's him.
Hunnam.
Hunnam.
Dup, dup, ba-da-dum.
I don't
Hunnam.
think I
Hunnam.
have. I don't think I've seen it.
Colin, did you say Colin Farrell?
I remember
Colin-
wanting
Colin-
to watch it, but I don't think is it on Netflix?
Yes,
I
it
haven't
is.
seen it over yet, but it does. I've been told to watch it by a few people.
Dude, it is the way it opens and then it kind of goes back on itself. It doesn't end how I thought it would, Luke.
Good. But that's Guy Ritchie. Apart from the latest Guy Ritchie movie, the one with Statham in it that just came out,
Oh,
Wrath of Man.
Wrath of Man, yeah.
That the way that it doesn't end the way you think it's going to end is Guy Ritchie. You know, Lock, Stock, Snatch,
Yeah.
The Gentleman. They're all of the same ilk, aren't they? They're
King Arthur.
no.
we don't talk about that one. Dude, it's so good. It's funny. It's fucking brutal, I think, in some places off the top of my head.
Yep.
I can't remember now. I just like Hugh Grant's fucking character in this film. So fucking good. And
Did you like Colin
he's-
Farrell's character as well, though?
yeah, I did. I
Yeah,
did like Colin
good.
Farrell's character. I even liked like his fucking people he's training where they're doing
I-
all the fucking videos.
I
It's the fucking
love-
piss take and
I
shit.
love the scene of Colin Farrell when he's telling the kids off in the cafe when he's getting his breakfast or whatever he's getting.
Oh yes, fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Can't remember what they say, but yeah, it's good.
Love that
uh,
scene.
It's if you're gonna waste a couple of hours on a film, it's definitely worth watching.
Waste? Waste?
Not wait, no,
Thank
but
you.
if you know, get out your time, go out your way to watch it because it's definitely worth it. Because I was like, I wanted to watch it with you guys, and not everybody was free at the same time. Rob was non-committal.
When am I ever committal?
I still don't know how Cheryl managed to marry. Are you going to be there, Rob? Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I would
was
watch it
getting confused
again.
with The Irishman.
The Irishman.
You said it was like short, but I thought it was like 3 hours long. But that's The Irishman. That's
No,
really
that's the
long.
Irishman.
That's
No, it's not short. It's a couple of hours long. Oh, is it 2.5 hours? I think it's 2.5 hours long, isn't it?
I'd have said 2 and a bit for the Gentleman off the top of my head.
Yeah.
The Gentleman's less than 2 hours.
Is it
less than 2
Oh, okay.
hours?
Yeah,
Well, it's a good time. It's a good time, definitely. It's got that.
I need to watch it.
It's got that free fire kind of vibe to it. It's not like free fire at all, but it's just kind of got that comedy kind of. We're bad guys, you're bad guys. We're all trying to fuck each other over, but I know what you're doing, and yeah, shit like that. It's good. It's good. Very good. Go check it out. And that's it. I think we're done.
I'd watch it again if you and Brad
I'd
want to watch it.
again. Yeah, but I feel like we need to watch Top Gun first, or The Raid, or Batman.
Those are
or a
very
ton of other
different films.
We should
Yeah, I know.
definitely make Brad watch Top Gun.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking make me, are you?
You gotta make me. When's it out? May. So it's still time. There's still time.
I'll watch it with you guys if you want to watch it. It's fine.
I'm not going to go to watch the new one in the cinema. So it's
Yeah,
No, but
fuck
we'll
that.
try and record an episode or something.
I
before then.
imagine that film's going to be pretty bad.
it might even be worse than The Matrix 4.
Let's not get carried away.
But there's still time. And on that note, I think we'll say good evening and good night. Cheers,
Good evening and good night.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.